Hey guys, what's going on with you? I'm gonna come at you just for a quick little update. A nice little update. What I'm going, where I've been today. I'm gonna turn this camera around. I'm gonna show you this road I just came down. And I'm not going back the same way I came in. Watch this. You guys see that road straight ahead? Now, I'm looking at my GPS going to this receiver here. And that little road right there straight ahead is the way it brought me in. And by the time I realized it was too late, well, it was too late. Because let me tell you, I cleaned out ditches, cleaned off the dust on my fenders with the bushes, and man, I had to do something I ain't ever had to do before. That road right there. And I was done in too deep before I could turn out, right? In too deep. So, let me get this set back up here. I had to do something I ain't never done before. I had to go knock on a door, guys. Knock on a door. And ask some kind gentlemen if they could move some cars so I could make a turn. Oh God, you talk about funny. Talk about funny. And let me say, man, I mean, you got me, I'm in the ghetto down here, and I go right into knocking on the door. I said, hey partner, can I get you to move some cars, man? I said, man, my GPS has got me all fucked up. And he kind of laughed. He looked around the corner. He said, oh, you going down here? I don't know what happened to the rest of that video, but I think some of the bumps I hit turned me off. But let's see if I can recreate it while I wait in line here in Alabama at a place called Chronospan or something like that. Anyway, figured I'll try to recreate it, give you guys some content. I got a long list of videos I've been trying to get together and make, but a lot of times, man, I just find myself hard to get the time to make a video, because a lot of them I need to be parked to go over some numbers, go over some rates, go over some lanes and stuff. You know, show you some stuff that's on the load board and stuff like that. So I will get around to that, I promise. I will get around to it. But as I was saying, man, I ended up in the ghetto, man, and down in Birmingham, south side of Birmingham. Man, you want to talk about funny? I've never had that happen before in my life. Let me tell you about this street. It brought me in on this street, right? And I don't have GPS, so I'm looking on the phone on the maps. And I wasn't really paying no attention, and I turned off the main street, which was a lot of traffic. I turned off the main street. And then I realized, oh shit, I turned on the wrong one. So I'm looking at it. There ain't no way I could back out in that busy highway. And I seen a little cutover street about 20 yards, or 25, 30 yards to the next street. And I said, all right, cool. That was my first obstacle. Man, I tell you what, this big long truck does not like tight spots, but lucky going on, I got through without tearing anything up. And I went into a little bit of a ditch, not much. My main concern was making the turns without hitting the stop signs and the street signs. I'm talking about that close. I nose up, back up, nose up, back up, nose up, back up, nose up, back up, and then I ride the corner all the way that I can. Anyway, I got around through that, and then I came to the little cross street or the end of the street when I had to make a right, and that's where the cars were sitting in the road. There was two sitting in front of me and two sitting up long ways, and man, cars could barely get through there. And I said, oh God, man. So I'm a white boy, and I'm not trying to be prejudiced here, but what it looked like to be was a trap house. So I'm sitting there thinking, man, I better make some noise. I want them to know I'm out there. I'm out here before I go knocking on that door. So what I've done is, y'all might think this funny, but I'm telling you what, it's survival skill 101. I sit here for a minute. I revved the engine up a time or two. I hit my big horn. I popped my brakes. Then I got out and I stretched. I took my time. And I thought, all right, cool, let's go do this. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't all that extravagant. I just thought that was funny. I throw it in there. But it did look like a trap house. Anytime you got an old house and you got about 7 or 8, 9 cars gathered around this one house, man. It's like, and it's early in the day. It's not nighttime, so they're not throwing no party. So I'm like, I don't know about all of this, but I damn sure ain't backing up. So anyway, I went and knocked on the door. Old Slick Willie, man, he looked like he had a fresh perm, man. His hair was as slick as could be. He came out there, OG, man, the old cat, and he said, he laughed at me and he's like, oh, you going down here to this wood, cabinet place, ain't you? And I was like, yeah, I think so. I was like, so I'm not the first one? He said, hell no, it happens all the time, man. He said, let me see if I can get some of these guys to move these cars for you. I said, all right, cool, man, I appreciate you. And there's about 4 guys coming out, older guys. I'm talking about OGs. I'm talking about their heyday was probably back in the 80s. They came out, they all got in the cars, and they didn't just move them. They split. They was like, gone. Which further, I was like, that's a trap house, man. They like, well, we got to go, man. I done spooked them. Anyway, man, it's a funny deal, real funny. Anyway, I made the turn barely. And then I had to make another a hard right turn, which there was some bushes along somebody's property line. So I went down those bushes, just cleaned all the dust off my fender, man. I was like, shit. I ain't never been in no situation like that. I thought it was pretty funny. It was pretty cool. It was a good experience. I let my guard down again. I let my guard down again on the GPS on my phone, knowing that stuff don't route you per truck, per commercial vehicle. So anyway, I'm about to be getting me a diesel. My homeboy, he's want to sell me his, so he's wanting to go back to the Rand McNally. So I'm gonna get that diesel 740, 777 something. Anyway, it's a nice diesel. I'm about to buy that just for situations like this, so it won't route me in the wrong directions. Because man, let me tell you, you will get in some messed up predicaments. And that, for say, is that's my best yet. It's a cool video. It's a cool video, cool topic. I thought I'd share it with you. But anyways, guys, if you're going to be making deliveries to spot market shippers and receivers, and you're going to different areas, let this be a lesson for myself and for you. Invest some money into a truck driver's GPS system, because let me tell you, you don't want to end up in a trap house. Anyways, guys, see ya.